And just for here, I'm going back to a new Phineas Ferb episode review. New Phineas last one, go and check it out. And this is another good episode. And it starts with Candace having this weird, dream of what it seems. Even that zebra that says Kevin. Again, that weird hallucination, zebra. And apparently she's thinking that she's broken her dream. But no, it's just special effects that Phineas and Ferb have done. And apparently they're not actually there. They're at the convention that they're going to. Yeah, they're going to a convention of two things, franchises that they love. And we see this special thing with Perry and him teaming up with Doofenshmirtz. And this thing called Doof and Puss. And we see them. It's like this kind of show. This show does. About Doofenshmirtz and Perry teaming up. And we see their assistant Rick that is telling them about the mayor, which, yeah, he seems to be acting very weird and when he's waving his hand, and then he just transforms into a werewolf, and they must stop him. And we see Candace just saying that she's going to Stacy's when she has this huge sack, this huge bag. And yeah, we see Irving and his brother Albert. And of course, they're fighting for what franchise is better. And yeah, Phineas and Ferb say their hero that they want to mate. But of course, Albert and Irving get in their way before they can get to mate their hero. And yeah, they end up on different sides. And yeah, we see, oh Lord, just how Doofenshmirtz is dressed. That just does not look right. I don't know why. It just does not look right. And doing a splitting the platypus in half. And yeah, the mayor sends out these vampire ninjas. And every time when they're punching, we see something explode. Like this outhouse. And then when Perry punches, this speedboat. And then this bowl of fruit. And yeah, we see Jeremy with Susie. And Stacy's wondering if Candace is with him. But he thought that Candace was with her. And he's with Susie at this just because of the Ducky Momo. Which, yeah, Susie is obsessed with Ducky Momo, just like Candace. And she chases Candace just because Candace is in a Ducky Momo costume. And, of course, she's just not wondering why this is so hard. And we get this montage of little Candace, which I really do like little Candace. She's really cute when she was little. And her first getting her Ducky Momo and just having different good times together. And it's very sweet as well, too. And yeah, Phineas is going to mate their side of their side's hero, or not hero, but their later. They're gonna go and mate their later. And like I said though, I wanted to go back to the point of saying, there's no shame of, even if you're a teenager or, an adult, you can still love something that you grew up with, though, right? Don't let anybody judge you, though. And I will get back to that moment later on in the episode. But yeah, they see this eye, and apparently it's in the restrooms as well, like an odd place to have a lab, or a lair. And Belzate is the later of Phineas's side. And yeah, they see his hero again, but he's got to pay attention. And guess who's on Ferb's favorite franchises later? Yup, Buford. Buford is their later. And Belzate made this. It's supposed to be a peace treaty, but it is nothing like a peace treaty. And they declare war And yeah, Doofenshmirtz and Perry are tied up, and they say the mayor, but it's the real mayor, not the one that's a werewolf. And Perry got out, but apparently he used scissors. And then Candace is saying all these different Ducky Momo stuff, and yes, he gets chased again by Susie, and Irving does a hologram, using hologram to talk to Buford, which of course he doesn't listen to Phineas. And Ferb tries to go to Balzate, but he doesn't even get a chance to talk, so he gets sent away. And then they finally meet their hero, and they got an idea of how to combine them to join forces, both sides, which, yeah, they're starting a war. They're starting a war now. And Candace says one Ducky Momo thing that she does not have. And it's display. And she's walking in the middle of the fight, and everybody's... It's very awkwardly, too, because everybody's just looking at her, at Candace, and then they start fighting after she walks away. And I just love the way they're fighting, too, which is very funny. And then apparently the mayor just transforms into this monster, and yeah, of course this was a whole storyboard, because Doofenshmirtz was pitching an idea for a TV show. But of course, the guy is like, what about we give the platypus a girlfriend? And he's like, no, and then he just takes the idea, like, he doesn't care after that. And yeah, Phineas and Ferb are hologramming this huge monster, and Candace buys the plate and immediately breaks it as well. And she gets scared, and she notices Phineas and Ferb is up to this as well. Which, yeah, it seems to be combining the two forces together. And yeah, it seems like she made it disappear, and everybody's cheering her. But when she says that, she reveals that she loves Ducky Momo, these guys are like, she's a teenager and she likes Ducky Momo. And again, though, like I said, don't let anybody judge you. If you have something that you liked from your childhood, that you were when you grew up when you were little, don't let anybody, like, if people laugh, then that's their problem. But just ignore them, right? Because you don't need anybody to change that, though. That's a good lesson, though. Or that is something good, though. Just don't let anybody judge you for the things that you like. And yeah, Jeremy sees Candace, and he doesn't think Ducky Momo isn't really all that lame, but he does say somebody that loves Ducky Momo. And yeah, Susie actually hugs Candace. Well, which Susie does not know that it's Candace in the Ducky Momo costume. This is really the only times I can say that Susie is actually nice to Candace. But again, Susie does not know it's Candace in the Ducky Momo costume. I mean, this is something that they should be related, or they should have a good connection with, right? Because they both love Ducky Momo. So, that's something, though. And Phineas and Ferb's hero is absolutely astonished, and he would love to have them on working with him when they're older. And we end it with the platypus and his girlfriend. So, and yeah, it's just very funny, though, just showing the whole cutting in half. And yeah, Doofenshmirtz like, oh yeah, he was right, this seems a lot better. But yeah, a really good episode. I'd like to know what y'all think. See you next one.